The arrogance of civilization is the belief that everyone wants to look like it. It is the quiet assumption behind so many policies, so many speeches, so many visions of progress. Civilization looks at itself in the mirror and calls the reflection universal. It builds its cities, its towers, its systems, its speed, its noise, and then assumes that every people, everywhere, must want the same thing. But that is not wisdom. That is arrogance. Because civilization often mistakes its power for its superiority. It sees roads and machines, markets and networks, concrete and glass, and decides that these things represent the highest form of life. But human beings are not all asking for the same future. Not everyone wants to live crushed between rent, traffic, debt, and endless competition. Not everyone dreams of becoming more urban, more industrial, more fast, more efficient. Some people want peace. Some want land. Some want memory. Some want community. Some want a life that is not always rushing toward the next thing. Civilization rarely understands this, because it is too busy convincing the world to admire itself. And when others do not copy it, civilization often calls them underdeveloped, primitive, behind, or in need of saving. That is where the arrogance becomes dangerous. It stops being admiration and becomes judgment. It stops being influence and becomes pressure. Whole cultures are told to change their language, their homes, their food, their values, their traditions, and even their way of relating to the world, just to fit a single idea of progress. But progress for whom? And at what cost? The truth is, many of the things civilization praises come with hidden wounds. It offers convenience, but often at the price of disconnection. It offers growth, but often at the price of exploitation. It offers modernity, but often leaves people lonely, exhausted, displaced, and spiritually empty. A society can become highly developed and still be deeply broken. It can be rich in technology and poor in meaning. It can be efficient and still be unhappy. That is why the idea that everyone wants to look like civilization is not just false, it is insulting. It assumes that all people should want the same kind of life, the same kind of success, the same kind of beauty. But human dignity is not sameness. Human dignity is the freedom to live in ways that are rooted, chosen, and meaningful. The world does not need one perfect model imposed everywhere. It needs many ways of living respected side by side. So the real lesson is humility. Civilization should not be asking, why don't they want to be like us? It should be asking, what have we misunderstood about what it means to live well? Because maybe the measure of a society is not how many people it convinces to imitate it. Maybe the measure is whether it can exist without demanding that everyone else disappear into its image. Thank you for listening. Peace and blessings.